Hi everyone, we're gonna look into this nice slider with image reveal effect in this tutorial. Transition to the next slide basically works like a before and after slider. While the existing image gets swiped to the right, the next image appears underneath, creating a layered image reveal effect. Of course, we can also browse the slider using its navigation, which might create some fun transitions since it can intervene with the autoplay, right? Before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upcoming tutorial. Let's check the most important component in the slider first, images. We have all of our images placed on top of each other with absolute position, as you see here, which lets us create that layered image reveal effect. In the first variant, first image is fully visible, in the second one, second image is visible, and so on. We slide the first image's frame to the right in the second variant. As you can see here, its left value is equal to its width. As you know, it means we slide it fully to the right, which reveals the second image underneath. But to create that before-after image slider or swiping effect, while its frame is moving to the right, we are moving the image itself to the left using the exact same amount of pixels. That way, instead of a regular slide to right effect, it looks like only the image mask or its frame is being swiped. Actually, let's make the first image's left value 0 in the second variant and see what happens. Let's check the slider real quick. And we can see the first image now has a regular slide effect, right? Since it's not moving to the left simultaneously. Let's go back to the images component and in the second variant, add first image's previous value back, which is minus 725, equal to its width. And we can check again to see everything's back to normal. And we just repeat those changes in other variants of the images component, since we have the images stacked on top of each other. And as we swipe the previous one, next one appears underneath, creating that nice effect. Let's check the slider component. In our slider, again, we have 4 variants, one for each image, and in each variant, we change the variant of the images component. Variant 2 of slider has variant 2 of images component. Variant 3 has third variant of the images component, and so on. And we can easily change the images using this variable, as you see here. We connect the slider's variants with click interactions using the navigation buttons. When we click the first button, first variant gets activated. Second button has a transition to the second variant, and so on. We also have an appear transition to the next variant in each one, making our slider autoplay. When we check the first variant's appear transition, we can see there is a 3.5 seconds of delay before we switch to the second variant, which determines the interval of our slider. We can also change transition settings by clicking Springbox next to it if we want. We also have the slider text component with title and text variables for easy customization. I generated images in Firefly boards. Let's actually select the first image and load its prompt using this button. Since the slider's effect was like a before-after slider, I wanted to create variations of the same image after generating the first one. The way I did it was, let's load the second image's prompt. I tweaked the original prompt to match the style I use and added the style using this effects button. Under styles tab, you can see digital abstract here. And then I basically repeated editing the prompt, adding the style using the effects. You can see for the third image, I used whimsical illustration effect and so on. I could have also added the previous image as reference, clicking this image button and using the dropper icon, but I didn't want images to look too similar to the previous ones. After generating them, I just downloaded them using this button and used in Framer. Let's check our slider again, and it's great that we can gather all those assets and features in Framer to create this awesome slider that has this nice effect, right? And that concludes our tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. turn the notifications on, check my other tutorials, and see you in the next one.